Alright, who wants to come in my game?
I'll get Gambit in mine.
Alright, I'll jump on.
Also, the repair. Well, how do you repair stuff?
It's
Also tactical.
No, it's part of the, I think the grenade or the knife. Or no, it is non-tactical. Never mind. Yeah, it's a non-tactical. It'll be there to buy.
That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, I see it now. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it makes it annoying, so you gotta make a build for every single item.
So let's see, to have. So do you mean you have to have 4 people, or at least 3 people to repair a barricade?
No, you can do it with 2. If you do bots and you have both of you on the same team, one can have the barricade, the other can have the tool, and then you just repeat.
Okay. Alright, Gambit, let's go ahead and get the, whatchamacallit, the, what the hell is the name of that? Oh cool, I didn't save it. Yeah, the turret. Let's go and get the turret stuff out of the way.
Yeah, we farm turrets pretty easily. Also, notice that the turrets don't actually set up the way they look on the blueprint. They set up one turn to the left. I don't know why.
Send you the invite, Hiki. Just gonna grab a drink.
Objective: eliminate all hostile agents.
Oh god, it doesn't have any of my builds because my weapons are out of whatever. So I'm using the bolt action.
I set the starting CP higher.
It would take like, if you have a half-hour match, you can get about like 350 kills around there, I think.
Oh wow, really? That's a lot easier than I was thinking.
Yeah, because they just kind of, the AI follows like a specific path, which like, depending on where they spawn, so they just come at you in like pairs of 5 or 6.
If one person is, I think the other person can get like 300 per match.
Because I was playing with Gambit yesterday, me and one of his friends, he was on the other team, he got like 270, I got 350. Went pretty well.
Hey, fuck off, bot. When it says you are now the warlord, I'm like, I'm the captain. Oh, so this is just like 30 minutes, no max, whatever thing.
What's up?
This is just like a 30-minute match with no limit.
I think the limit is gonna be super high. I don't know if it'll let us do the full 30 though. I'll just stay on this other side and you can have that side.
Need a few more kills and. The only problem is my depot is like up in the open.
Oh, that was you. Whoops.
Trying to get to my depot and get that suit real quick. Suit's down. Okay, well, hopefully no one's gonna stay. Into my suit. In my suit. Climb the stairs with this suit. So we need what, 1,000 hard suit kills?
Yeah.
I totally ran out of ammo in this thing.
You use the right click at all?
Yeah. That's why I said totally. Finally, they killed me. It's gonna be hard to grab a fucking suit again.
So many dropped weapons from enemies. You're safe. Yeah, so the uniform, I figure I could probably finish all of the kills today and then finish maybe tomorrow for their lives, unless I'm gonna stay up all night. You got nothing to do this week. Ace of Spades went really well. They had like 10 people. Their achievements that they need. It's just like 1v1. Solo farm they want to do. So next week I'll be catching up on anyone who missed it. Alright, that wasn't bad. About 100 kills each.
Yeah, that's good.
You do this 10 times, we're done. I think my mistake is I I, for whatever reason, thought that you needed 10,000 to get the mech, so I was farming to 10,000 instead of 1,500.
Objective. Eliminate all
Spawn
hostile
immediately gets
agents.
spawn kill.
You want that same side you were on?
If I get it again, I don't know. I think I got it. By the helicopter. Oh, I got killed. Well, at least none of the bots seem to go for the hard suit.
Yeah, they never go into it, I don't think.
I dropped my thing on the left side, so I'm trying to run and get it.
Fuck, I was trying to hack yours and he killed me.
No swiping, no swiping. Oh, almost had it. Get your own hard suit.
You get into your own so much faster anyway.
I really hate how easily this game crashes.
Never crashed for me.
Not had a crash so far. Are you on Windows 10?
Yeah.
And what it is, Windows 10 and the Creators Update is like broken almost every game. Like, I kind of want to get a new rig, but I don't want to go to Windows 10, so I guess I just throw in an old Windows 7 key. Like,
Yeah, but you just have to watch out. You have to do a couple of modifications because the newer Gen 8 Gen and Ryzen processors throw a pop-up in Windows 7 that you need Windows 10. So you just have to disable that.
yeah, that one was actually a hotfix update that I put in. So if you uninstall that update and you set to never, if you set to
Yeah,
hide
then
the
you
update,
can get that.
yeah, that's what I did. Man, was that thing annoying.
Oh no, I can't close out of the game. Task manager opens up under it.
I know that feeling. I
Alt F-
know that
Alt
feeling.
F4? Maybe?
Not working. I don't want to restart. That's no fun.
It's so weird too, like, Task Manager should force itself to.
Try Alt Tab. Try that. That usually works for me.
Nah, it's just hard frozen. Well, I'll be back. There it goes. It fixes.
I love getting a long range snipe with this rocket.
The railgun?
Yeah, the railgun's OP.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like insta kill if you touch body mass.
So you can start Blacklight on a fresh account and go for like the hardest achievements first and like make your last achievement. Like, I don't know. Something simple. Just make it look funny. Make like repair barricade your last achievement.
I think repair barricade is the rarest achievement in the game.
Really? It's just no one fucking buys a barricade.
I wouldn't buy a barricade. I just run in and shoot everything.
Out of stuff. You should get melee.
You can melee.
In the hard suit?
Oh no. You have to get out and buy a new one. I think by the time we were done farming yesterday, we had like 10 hard suits on the map.
How did you set the time limit to be that long?
The time limit up? It's just in the settings.
Or not the time, the score limit, I mean. Because I set the score limit to the highest, but I maxed out last time.
We did domination. So what that means is you have to cap points, and the bots won't like intentionally cap points, so you can farm for longer.
Okay.
Probably work out. We're on like a super tiny map. My issue is I always totally run out of ammo though, so it's like pointless anyway.
Mission objective completion imminent.
It did it again, please. I notice it only happens to me when I'm trying to like make a server in the game enough.
Maybe switch off when he's doing the server. Okay, another 100. Are you in window mode when you play, or are you in full screen?
Full screen, but the crashes happen a lot more often in windowed mode.
Oh, okay. my suggestion.
What's this? A white screen?
Nah, I have an achievement spam game playing in the
What
background.
is happening?
This game itself is an achievement spam though, Blacklight Retribution.
Yeah, man, I'm running out of guesses. There's only so much you can guess.
Okay, this is a common thing for me. I consistently break everything I play.
It's a good skill to have.
Yeah, I wish I had that skill.
Should be almost done actually.
I could do that when I was specifically looking to QA test a game, but if I was just playing a game for fun, I never have any issues.
The only game in my whole library I have an issue with is Formula 1 2015. It usually crashes its qualify runs at the same time, for no apparent reason.
So weird.
Alright, well last time it worked by leaving the chat, so let's see if it works this time.
I don't know, my game gives me a message like every end of the round. And I have to close the game.
Yeah, it doesn't like Discord.
Oh. That's bad.
Stupid.
Yeah, man, my brother has had issues before.
That's weird. Do you have Discord as administrator mode?
Let's find out. Probably. I'll just keep it in not full screen. Here's my other screen. Okay, third time's a charm.
I was gonna say, do you have like all your graphic settings turned up? Maybe turn them down, see if that helps.
Alright, Gamma, go ahead and try joining me again. Should just be the serverless. I don't think I put a password.
Guys, I just saw the most I can't believe it. I was playing CSGO the other day when the other team, the one player actually spin botted for the fun and laughed at us. And now I wanted to go buy a skin, and his listing is available.
From the guy who was spin botting.
Yeah. I'm just going to pay a little bit extra so I don't buy anything from him. Yeah, man, he just went like, I'm just gonna spinball for fun now, and he just literally spinballed it. For one round though, and we won that match, but it was effed up, to be honest.
So like, can bots not change teams?
No. If you're trying to get on the same team, you have to make less bots than slots. Like I think we did like 14 slots with 10 bots or something.
I'll try that instead. It's also using 40% of my memory, so maybe that's a problem.
Objective completion imminent.
Yeah. I had no issues with that. I guess turn down a lot of your video settings, you know?
You
Yeah, I can do that.
try running Discord in your browser. I believe it uses less RAM that way. But then again, I'm pretty sure you can't use push to top in that mode.
I think you can, it just the window has to be in focus, which of course you in the game, so
Won't work if you want to play a game.
but that's unfortunate, that's the limitation of Chrome. It doesn't allow it to be used when it's not focused, which is good because it stops like malicious ads from doing things.
Yeah. Nah, it's not necessarily a bad thing at all, to be honest.
Seems like
I'm
I'm
gonna
in a
disable
permanent loop.
everything. It's gonna look so bad.
Objective completion imminent.
Let's try as the charm gambit.
Man, someone hunted all of Blacklight in like 4 hours. That's fucking fast.
That's ridiculously fast.
But I guess you can get these two 1k kills ones in like, what, we're getting like 100 like every 8 minutes conservatively, say. So it's gonna go super quick. How many you at, Iki?
Objective. Eliminate all hostile agents.
love the audio effect when you get closer to death and like everything gets muted out and blurred.
We got that one in the solo one game.
At first, I didn't realize what that was, and I was really confused. I was like, "Some audio going out?" But it kind of exploded, so I kind of put two and two together.
I'm thinking about getting some new headset or headphones. I mean,
Speaking of, I think I'm going for a computer upgrade. It's just I don't really want to go to Windows 10, but I do because 32 gig RAM plus everything else like DX12. All right.
Yeah, I had to get him because I bought a Ryzen PC, so yeah, I was screwed.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do the extra work for Windows 10, and I installed Windows 10 2 years ago, so I got used to it over time. So yeah, it didn't really bug me that much. The updates are very annoying, to be honest though.
Yeah.
they have been for every version of Windows.
Yeah, except at least for 7, you can say, hey, do this later, or do this every week on this day only.
You can change your network to be metered, then you can stop updates, but it's still going to install the necessary updates that it
Yeah.
wants.
Objective
Well, and
completed.
that was the other thing is like, I like putting the OS on an SSD, but if it's gonna install random updates, like,
Yeah,
I
you
guess,
to use your SSD.
yeah. So I'm wondering what I want to do. Maybe just get like a 500 gig SSD. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I probably want a 1 terabyte SSD, but
The bigger the better.
yeah, just price wise.
Yeah, it's pretty rough price wise.
Yeah, SSDs are very expensive compared to the hard drive equivalent.
Yeah. And my other thing is like, I don't know if I want to harvest hard drives from my PC that I'm currently on or not. Like,
I had the same agenda when I bought this PC. As I had a laptop that has a 1 terabyte hard drive that has a broken screen, so I was actually considering to use that hard drive, but in the end I chose against it.
are you trying to get that hard suit, by the way?
You can take that one. I got another.
Take it. Oh, okay. Actually, right in my line of sight of where I usually farm bots.
Yeah, I got killed as I was trying to get in it.
Only the bots actually like the hard suits. It'd be funny to like do one hard suit, just get them full.
Objective completion imminent.
What's the ending score you think? 9,000 or 10,000?
It's 9.
Do you want to hold off right now? You're about to.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize where it was.
Yeah, it's alright. I started late.
Yeah, let me know if you see it next time. You can finish out the round.
I'm still pretty good in. I've got 300, so it's not bad. It'll take me more than 10 matches though. Oh god, the opening of that dead mall. It like after it gets through that stuff, it then goes to the live action shot, and it's just the sound of the doors opening is just like they need to grease some of those wheels.
Man, it's friggin' raining here in the Bay again.
It needs it.
It's been a ridiculous rainy season.
Yeah, we had some good rain, but I had to mow everything because it just grew overnight. Because that's the kind of grass I've got. It'll stay dead all summer, and then when it rains.
I love the fact that you guys have different seasons than me. It's actually winter here now.
I hate the winter. It's my least favorite.
Yeah,
Well, I was born in the winter, so it's my most favorite.
pretty much no winter here. We just have summer and rainy season. I mean, it's called winter, but it's basically just fucking rainy season.
Yeah, but I mean, for your winter, you go like 40 minutes out to the mountain.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can have winter anytime that I want. That's different.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have seasons.
Winter on command.
Yeah, like for me, I can go 20 minutes and hit a mountain, or I can go 20 minutes and hit the ocean. I can also go 20 minutes and hit the desert, but no one wants to go to the fucking oil pail.
I can't do any of those because I'm staying in the middle of my country. That's brilliant. I wish I lived near sea or something. I would love. I wish I could. Yeah, I pretty much wish I could go to the beach. Like,
I'd like to live like on the beach or near the beach, but I also don't like salt getting in all my electronics.
yeah.
So I'm a mountain away. It's not that far.
I would hate living on the beach. I fucking hate beaches, man.
I think you would just hate the tourists. If you were living in Venice, you'd hate it.
Well, it's not. I mean, I just really don't like sand and beaches very much. I don't get why people are obsessed with it.
Okay. I'm the opposite of that. I'm pretty content with sand. I'm not a huge fan of the water, the beach itself.
I like desert way more than beaches for whatever reason. I could be okay in desert. I guess it's not so much the sand. It's just.
So your dream location is Arizona?
Nah, I probably wouldn't live in the U.S.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi's not bad. There's some stuff I like about Saudi Arabia.
The biggest problem I have with summer is definitely the heat. Can't take the heat.
I don't mind dry heat.
The thing is, like, because I'm a winter child, I can really just, like, I can take winter, I just can't take summer.
What does when you were born have to do with what season you like?
It's okay, like, it's a fun fact. You're believing if you have been born in, like, winter, that you're a winter child and you'll love winter. And when you were born in summer, you're a summer child and you love summer. Like that effect.
So I'm a fall child or something? What does that even mean?
I like both.
Nah, it's like usually take a look at the two biggest seasons. So fall, that'd be summer type child. You like heat. It's just like a rough estimation. I don't know.
Wait a second. Actually, I think what you're saying makes sense because I was born in a vagina and I love women.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah, maybe this is true, actually. This is a good idea.
Yeah. No, but I'm starting to believe myself now, to be honest. The theories, man, the theories.
This game is great. It's just frozen and I can't tab out.
Still having trouble?
You guys are having such difficulty, man. What the fuck? Me and Hiki are over here fucking just killing robots by the million.
Having the time of our lives. I just don't. That's what annoys me about PC games in the last 5 years is that people can have such a wide range of issues that don't relate to each other. Like it
Makes no
used to,
sense.
yeah, it used to be like, okay, well, if someone's having this problem, it's like one of five things: turn it off, turn it on again, check
Restart,
this
yeah.
setting, like, and then it's fixed and it's done. And now it's like, are just developers like that suck or what?
Yeah, let's just patch it in a couple of updates, yeah. Problem will be fixed in like 70 billion updates.
I mean, it's,
I have this fun issue with Rocket League where in one arena the windows get broken and it's just like white fog. It's like no windows. It's just weird.
That is weird.
Yeah,
kinda
like the
sucks,
lighting
like-
is screwed up.
And that's what I don't understand. Where it's like, I think devs just kind of have a hard set limit of like, okay, look, 10% of the people who buy this game won't be able to run it, and we're just never gonna work on it. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe trying to think, like, has the quality of development gone down from the last 5 years, or has stuff gotten more complicated? Because, like, I know Windows as a system itself has done a lot of things that have fucked up games. So it's definitely.
I'm personally blaming the fact that now early access games, I'm pretty much blaming them, to be honest. Because I
I can
understand
see
you're
that.
getting players to beta test, but now they like set the standards low for everyone else.
I could see that because there's definitely a timetable. I know in my days of QA, when I was doing QA for THQ, that when we had a long date, it gave us a lot of time to fix the big issues. And we could kind of sit on a few issues and put them off, especially when they need like full rewrites. But yeah, it seems like if they go early access, which everything's early access now, or everything, it's not even if they're early access, they could just release the game and just go, yeah, we just didn't actually quality test it enough.
Yeah,
And
that's
they're okay with
that's the biggest problem I have with early access because they went sloppy and didn't want to beta test and want players to beta test it. Now other developers think it's fine. Well, okay, let's just leave the bugs in.
Yeah, when I remember a bunch of games that had like 1 to 2 years of development because not so much because of issues and it was like it got delayed because they're like, well, fuck, we can't release it. It was more that like it was just normal. It was like, yeah, it's gonna take 1 to 2 years, and now it's like, no, it's gotta take like at most 9 months, and then you have 3 months of of advertisement and marketing, and then so everything releases faster now, and it's like we were fine releasing, like taking a year or more to release a game. I don't know why that changed, because they're making money. Don't get it wrong. They're making money. The heads, all the CEOs, everybody, all the board, anyone with public stock is making money. Investors are making money, but why they changed it to quick release instead of taking the extra time? I mean, I guess it saves money, sort of.
make money faster.
Yeah, and they have that duty to the investors by law, but that's, I don't know, it's bullshit. 'Cause it's like,
It drags attention. Early access
Yeah.
drags attention. That's one of the biggest points.
well,
If you're dragging attention, then most people are just going to want to play the game. Doesn't matter if it's in early access or not.
Yeah.
So they're getting like a 2-for-1 special, to be honest.
Well, and I think it's everyone's trying to get on the next hot thing, and it's like if
Yeah.
you develop in that cycle, yeah, no game's gonna actually be done by that time. Which
Yeah,
honestly, if games took a longer development cycle, I think what they would do is so they start developing, it'd be a popular time to release a game of that type. If they wait and let it cycle so it's no longer popular, it'll eventually catch up again in 6 months and be popular again. You saw League of Legends was hot, then it died, then everyone was like Dota 2, and it died, and then people were like, oh, League of Legends is back, and now it's more popular. Like it's gonna rotate. So if you wait, you can catch it again.
I'm not sure if my Discord is lagging or if you stopped talking, but I have a story. So I just spammed Alt F4, and it closed every single tab except for the game.
Wait,
And
what?
the game fixed itself, and it went back to the main menu.
Nice.
Wow.
And
Problem
then
solved.
it crashed.
I don't know. Uninstall, reinstall? I don't know what to say.
It's definitely something with this game. Something's up.
But I feel like on game subject, like I think yeah, they want that money fast and just dip and get out, but it ruins your branding. It ruins it in the long run, but everyone's thinking about the short term.
They convince themselves that it won't ruin the branding. They've convinced themselves that it helps branding because they think they literally believe that they're like involving the players in the development process and that they feel more ownership and blah 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 blah.
Bullshit.
But that's the problem. That was the thing that PUBG did. Like, I mean, it got popular from being early access. Like, a ton of people didn't even worry about the bugs.
People like enjoyed the bugs, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happened with fucking DayZ. They were like,
Yeah.
let's get the community involved, and then they're like, oh, communities are idiots. Like, that's what happened, and so you saw that all the DayZ developers just stopped interacting with the community. Like, fuck these guys, it's gonna work on what we're working on. I don't know. It's silly, but yeah, I don't know. The money's there, but yet the money's not there. But you look at games like GTA 5 took what 6 years to develop, something like that. It made $1 billion in 72 hours. 1 billion. With a B.
Yeah, it was the fastest selling. Yeah, I can't remember. It set 3 world records at the
Yeah.
time of launch.
So it's like, what do you want? Do you want that quick, like, oh, okay, we're gonna make like maybe $500,000, you know, and then we're just gonna move on to the next property, or like we're gonna make the game.
They got a pretty good return on their investment with that one.
Yeah.
Well, that funded everything. I mean, that funded their whole VR division, so they could release fucking LA Noire VR and all the other stuff, and everyone was really interested with that.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
that's
crap the company gets, it's still a pretty good business model.
yeah. Well, and that's the thing with like I can see. Okay, so they took the 6 years to do that, made $1 billion, and not every game's gonna do that. I mean, Paragon was in development hell, but I think that was more like structure.
I'm shocked at Paragon though, but I mean it was on the Epic launcher when no one really knew about the Epic launcher.
And
But
that I think is the death knell. Is everyone's trying to make their own Steam? And
yeah, like Ubisoft Uplay. Like who wants Uplay?
Nope. Well, and the worst part is, it's like, oh, you're gonna develop this system that, like, if anything fucks up, you have to spend dollars to fix it. Whereas you go on Steam, if Steam messes up, Valve eats the cost of fixing everything. So as a developer, you're like, oh great, I don't have to pay any of these dudes to do this. They have to do it because that's their business. But it's silly because it's like, I think it's also we're in such a quick turnover for game devs, leads, and CEOs. And what's the dumbest thing ever, and it's been documented, and I mean, I've read so many books on it. Every time a new CEO or a new manager comes in, what you do is you kill every single project that the previous person who held your job was working on. Why do you do that? Because it's for whatever reason in business, the idea is that, well, if it succeeds, well, I don't get credit for it, and the previous guy gets credit for it. If it fails, then the question is, why did I let this keep going when it was going to be a failure, and I get the negativity? So you get none of the positivity if it succeeds, and you get all the negativity if it fails. So you kill every project that was previously being worked on. And what a lot of game developers do is when they restaff and they rehire and projects don't get exactly killed, what happens is the manager just makes it fucking hell. They just make it the dumbest, most obtrusive, new rules, new this, we're gonna do it this way, do something else, here's my new idea, we're gonna do all this, and it completely kills any momentum in the project. So even though they're not directly saying stop work on this project, they're making it so
Yeah, they're
onerous.
making it hell.
Yeah, and it's the dumbest shit ever.
You can just kill me now too, Iki.
I was not shooting because I figured you were. Oh yeah, and it's the dumbest thing in business. In every single industry, that's what is the main thing that everyone does.
Yeah.
And it's kind of known that it's a dumb thing to do, but yet everyone does it because that's what everyone else has done for the last 50 years. Like, I can think of so many projects that have been essentially manager killed that way.
Yeah. Can't believe it's almost 5 a.m. and I'm still sitting here and talking to you guys.
Yeah, I was just chilling.
Yeah.
That's what it's
I
here
think
for.
if I can't wake up today, later today. It was fun speaking to you guys. It's better than not doing anything for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really have the problem, like my problem with all this new player, like Origin and all this bullcrap is, mostly Ubisoft is known for this. They post a game on Steam, like Far Cry 5, for example. Then when you want to go play it on Steam, then they screw you over and then they say like, okay, no, you need Uplay. What was the point to post it on Steam in the first place?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's my biggest problem with Ubisoft.
That's the only thing I dislike about Steam is that they allow third-party DRM. Now they do mark it on the thing, but it's like a little box, and it's like okay.
Yeah,
But
okay,
I
well,
think
this is DRM protected, man. It's
yeah,
like Windows for Live.
yeah,
Like, a ton of old games use it, but it's like a small box. And, for example, GTA 4, well, okay, the PC port's horrible. Let's not go into there. But, like, it's Windows for Live, and they don't really tell you that, but if you go down to the description, they tell you, well, you can't play the game except if you don't go make like a Windows Microsoft account. But they don't tell you that when you go into the game, you can't play it because you didn't know that Windows Games for Life was like shut down.
yeah.
So they don't really tell you that. So you have to go to the description, and that's why I'm really pissed at GTA 4 for and Rockstar for.
Yeah. Well, I think the
But then
thing is, like, you look at GOG, and they have a mission where it's like, no, look, we're not going to allow you on our store if you're not DRM free. And it's like, and I'm not saying every game needs to be DRM free, but there needs to be kind of a like, no, we're not going to allow this.
Yeah.
Especially Denuvo, fucking Denuvo.
Yeah.
That bitch.
Yeah, but I see people are starting to crack around it, going around it.
Well, that's
I know, like,
that
Mass
always
Effect-
happens with Denuvo. That's the problem, because Denuvo as a contractor, basically, you pay Denuvo every week or every month until it gets cracked. Once it gets cracked, you no longer pay the license fee as a developer for their DRM. And
Yeah, like
yeah.
the golden rule is not to be cracked in 1 week. Actually, I believe
Yeah.
that's the golden rule. Yeah, and then it got wrecked because Mass Effect Andromeda was cracked in 6 days.
Yeah.
GG, well played.
But then you look at like indie games like Terraria and a couple of others that they're like, hey, look, we understand you guys are gonna pirate and steal and crack. Just please buy the game at some point. And for the most part, people are like, okay, I'll respect that. Let's just buy the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what the best approach is to get people to stop pirating. Because it's like
Actually,
in the U.S. it was very much like, okay, well, you just send out anyone to jail, and that didn't exactly work out. And I mean, there's been arrests, there's been some convictions, but it's not because we have no governmental body that actually really enforces that. It's very random. But for the most part, it's just been a community effort. Of like, hey guys, don't let your friends pirate stuff. You know, just
I have Gaben said himself, piracy is going to go down if it's just easier to get the game.
Yep.
Now that's not necessarily the problem with Steam because I mean just go buy the game, it's not that hard. But
Well,
for
and there's so
certain
many
games,
free to play.
they really make it hard for people to play them. For example, I'm just going to reference GTA here a ton of times because Rockstar is known for mistakes. GTA San Andreas has been modded in such a way that they removed a ton of songs. And it isn't multiplayer capable, like you can't install multiplayer mods on the game. So because of that, I mean, you're going to go pirate the game so you can play the, well, multiplayer or play other mods because you couldn't play it in the Steam version. So I believe it's like that effect, but then again, you get to like cheapskates that doesn't want to spend money on games.
Well, and that's the
You
thing
get the
that I hear.
typical pirater.
Yeah, that's the thing I hear about. I guess the cheapskate section is it's like I've talked to people before that they're like, oh fuck you, I'm gonna pirate everything because I can't afford it. And it's like, well, if you can't afford it, like work on your life. Like, is I don't know, using the excuse that you're not focusing on like doing well in life, and that's why you need to steal games. Like, well, just work on your life. Like,
I know, that excuse is so bad. It's so bad.
Let me tell you guys something. 2 years ago, I was full out pirating. I would pirate anything, like launch day, I'd be there, like downloading it. But like last year, December. I mean, I was 14, 15, so I really don't have any source of income. But I started to stop using that cheapskate excuse because I mean, I've seen some big deals on Steam. I mean, like $1 for a game that has a ton of playtime. So to be honest, you can't really use that excuse anymore because there's a ton of sales on Steam that can really like give you a bang for your buck. To be honest.
yeah, I think so too.
It's never been a worthwhile excuse though. Even if there were no sales. I mean, at least just say like you're pirating to pirate. It's not a problem if someone just like is honest about it, but if they're like, "Oh, I need to because I'm poor, I can't afford stuff, so I have to." It's just like doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and I've been broke. I've been broke before. It's like, yeah, you gotta focus on life. And when I'm not broke, I'm like, all right, yeah. You know, so like it's just one of the excuses I never really understood. It's like, and I don't know. I feel like it only comes from young kids. And they're like, oh, I don't.
Yeah, no, that's a teenager thing, totally.
But I've definitely met people in their 20s and 30s.
Yeah, that does it
still
too.
do it, and yeah, and they're like,
I've like on another Discord I'm on because I usually play Counter-Strike with my brother's friends. Like they want me to play sometimes, and they tell me that they don't pirate games. Except if it's a single player game, then they'll just pirate it because they don't need to use Steam for it. Like, a ton of people use that actually. They buy the multiplayer games on Steam and pirate the single player game.
Well, it's because they're like required to have an account, so it's just a matter of convenience or opportunity.
Like they want to play online. That's why they want to buy it on Steam. But like single player, oh no, I don't have friends that want to play with me. Let's go pirate it. Or
yeah, it seems like another silly excuse. Like I get kind of how they've made up like some type of rule to it, but
yeah.
it's still just as silly as just saying like I just don't have the money for it, so I just pirate everything. It's like, well,
I didn't like my mom, so I killed her. This girl wouldn't go on a date with me, so I raped her. It just doesn't make any sense.
So just rob the bank.
Yeah.
Why not?
I had to because I'm poor. You don't understand.
Because you're stealing from developers. You're trying to make like it isn't such a big deal, but you're stealing from another person. You're robbing another
I had the
person.
same experience with movies. Is that like I live in the movie industry, so I saw the effects of piracy, and even still, a lot of the piracy, it affected it monetarily at some points, but a lot of it was like, the only people you're hurting are like the low wage workers. You're not actually hurting like CEOs when you pirate.
Yeah, because
CEOs are already paid out on options. They're paid before the film even comes out. They're done. So it's all of the bonuses and everything else are for all the workers on the film. That if you hit certain quotas, you'll get back end or you'll get residuals and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's where
You're never hurting the right people when you do it.
So once people were kind of educated on like that's what happens and this is how it's set up, then people are like, oh yeah, I guess it's not so cool to pirate movies, you know. And at the same time, I kind of realized like, why pirate? I mean, majority of the movies I didn't even enjoy watching, so why pirate them? Like, I'll just spend money on the ones that I actually want to enjoy.
I mean, our biggest problem in South Africa is accessibility. Because we get censored in certain ways. For example, like 2 weeks ago, like for the first time we ever got to experience Spotify, because like we weren't allowed to use Spotify ever. And Netflix usually like sometimes cut stories and release them like at a later date for us. So I think that's a harder thing, but I mean it's not a reason to go and like, okay, I want to watch a horror movie, let me just go download 10 of them and not pay for anyone.
Yeah. I would say you do have did you have Beach Rescue Durban? That's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Objective.
Man. I'm trying to stay away from cable TV, to be honest. I don't like cable TV, man. I'm full like YouTube or something on the internet.
Yeah, I quit cable TV. I also quit YouTube and Netflix. I now only watch Tumblr GIFs. I just feel it's more pure and down to earth. I'm really connecting with the people.
Yeah, and there's no like long lore to go through. It's just like one single picture and you're done with the story. Yeah, seems legit, man.
Yeah.
Nah, but to be honest, I just cut down from cable because why should I pay to watch ads?
Yeah,
What's the
cable's
point of that?
atrocious.
Yeah, I can't believe Hulu is still trying to do that shit. They
Yeah.
hey, it's gonna be free, but if it's free, you watch ads. But if you pay, you get no ads. And now it's if you pay, you have to pay if you want content fully now. There's no free version anymore. And even though you pay, you get ads.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
just so wrong.
Because they have a monopoly on, I think it's ABC, CBS, NBC content, and Fox. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but if you have the good shows, then yeah, you won. That's the thing. It's like
The thing is,
it's like
they don't have the good shows. They just have the newest shows.
yeah. Like if you have the lucky shows or the lucky like releases of the shows, then you're winning. No question about it.
Yeah.
It's
that's
like
what
Netflix originals. I mean, you can't get them anywhere else.
Yeah. But that's like HBO Go. They only have Game of Thrones. Everything else is garbage.
Yeah.
They don't even have their back catalog on a lot of stuff.
And I didn't really like Game of Thrones. I just like one part of an episode. I just said like, nope, not gonna watch the story. To be honest.
Yeah, I usually wait until a story's done and then I watch it. Like I just finished watching The Wire.
Hey,
It's one of the best ever, except for the last season.
It just hit me that it's a lot more efficient for us to not get headshots doing this, Hiki. Because we earn more points, which puts us closer to victory when we get headshots.
yeah, the spray just works. Spray just works.
I'll have to try and suck. Try and not get hit.
Try real hard, okay?
You make it like you're like a pro league player.
All the time. It's the years of grinding bots. Shooting for win camps every time.
I know that you guys play. It's pretty easy for me not to get a headshot. I just shoot. Boom, no headshot.
Boom, leg shot. Boom, leg shot.
360 no scope in the leg. Super pro, man.
I don't know, I'm kind of always interested in game development, going back to that. Like, everyone's just like, let's just build our own engine. Like, every single dev, and that's going to add years onto it. But if you can do it right, then you have, I mean, like Assassin's Creed and even Far Cry, it's like, okay, so they have their engine, and they can just copy-paste new assets into it, and there's your new game.
Yeah, it's like Valve and Source.
Yeah.
Just Sources look very outdated at the moment. Like the crap ton.
Mission objective completion imminent.
Okay, just a quick question. Do you guys like Discord more or TeamSpeak? Yeah, I already know the answer. Or I could guess it.
Who would ask that question nowadays?
Yeah, nah, you'd be shocked how many people actually love.
I mean, I used it forever. I used like everything in my life basically, from Roger Wilco, Skype, Ventrilo, C3, C9, Raid Call, and all of them, man. We used Slack for a while. We were using Mumble and Slack together before Discord, so we basically were using Discord.
Yeah. Nah, it took me a long list of chat apps to actually find Discord, and I'm not disappointed, to be honest. I'm not going to share personal info because I mean it's free, and you don't know. Like, I know you can get Nitro, but I'm pretty sure they're going to give a little bit of information later on. So I'm not going to post anything too personal. Well, too late. I just posted like a billion selfies on this Discord. Wow.
I know everyone who works at Discord. They're never ever going to do some like information flop like that. They have way too many people who are way too powerful in the company who will never ever allow that.
Nah, well, you should know because you love being a Discord partner. Pretty sure.
I have like, I mean, you can never say like 100%, but I'm like 95% they'll never
Yeah.
do
Like
something.
99.9%. And of course, the 0.01% is like you don't know. Nah, but I think the nitro cost is still keeping the servers up. I mean, a crap ton of people must be using nitro.
They don't need to make money. They're completely funded by venture capital. The Nitro thing and the merch store is just kind of like a bonus to them, really.
Yeah, like add an extra on the side.
And they didn't want to do anything like that for a really long time because then it kind of establishes like normal levels of what money making might be assumed. But they decided they're not going to be like bought out and stuff right now. The company's worth a lot of money right now.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty sure even my grandma must be using Discord. Everybody's using Discord.
Yeah. Like, I don't even talk to my girlfriends on like text message or Facebook chat or anything anymore. They literally all just use Discord.
Yeah, it's very effective, to be honest. It's a free server, easy to make rooms, easy to sort out. I mean, there's a couple of Discord bots, so yeah.
And most importantly, it has a dark mode.
Yeah, I love the black theme.
Yeah, I love that a lot too.
I can't take the white theme, it hurts my eyes.
Dude, I know everything else in the world is like a fucking light theme.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem I have with YouTube. It's like, oh, okay, I'm just going to use this for sure. Okay, let me just go watch a YouTube. Oh, my eyes!
YouTube has a dark mode as well. Turn on YouTube dark mode.
Yeah, I was glad when that was released, but actually, fun fact, there were a couple of extensions for Chrome and that.
Yeah, I use those as well.
I used that before, well,
Yeah.
YouTube got dark.
That's like the first thing I install for everything. I use extensions for like Twitch, YouTube, Google, fucking everything to make them dark. And now most of them just released it as features, so that's good.
Yeah, fun fact, I'm not using Chrome at all, but I use Chrome extensions. I'm using Vivaldi, which is a in a beta type of browser, but it's based on Chromium, which is based on Chrome. Yeah. So you can use Chrome extensions actually, and they work surprisingly well. 5 o'clock right now. GG, well played.
AM or PM?
AM. You guys will ruin my life that badly. Yeah, like I haven't slept once.
Aren't you gonna ruin your sleep cycle?
Yeah, I already did that. It's like vacation, so what I usually do to fix my sleep cycle is I stay awake
Yeah.
until that night I need to sleep.
You're gonna like skip a day basically. Is today the day you're gonna skip? You just gonna stay awake?
Yeah, I guess I guess I'm just going to go all full out because I think I'm going to sleep through the day, to be honest, or sleep until later. Because because in like later today, I really don't have anything special to do on my vacation.
Yeah, it's just about getting your sleep cycle back.
Yeah, I'll fix it 2 days before the vacation ends or something.
Oh, you have more next week still.
The only thing I really need that's important is I actually have a task to do for IT, where I have to recreate the Atari 2600 game. Yes, brilliant. I wanted to recreate Pitfall, but I have to use the dumbest program ever that can't even handle 3D objects. So no Unity or Unreal for me. What is life? To use this like bullcrap program called Scratch. So gay. I don't like it. Oh, can't use it. The program alone makes me regret taking IT. So I skipped Pitfall, so I'm going to recreate BMX because that's actually the game I had the most fun with because I didn't really like Pitfall. I liked Pitfall, it just wasn't that brilliant for me. I wish they'd let me just recreate other consoles like games because the Atari 2600 isn't the most brilliant console ever.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I have a guest today. His name is Max.
How you guys doing?
Max is from New York.
New York.
He was born in New York, raised in New York, lives in New York, so he's a native speaker. And today I'm going to ask him questions from the TOEFL exam. And if you have been watching my videos, I told that Q1, question 1 and question 2 in TOEFL are really ridiculous because you would never have a situation in your life when a person just approaches you and asks a weird question and you have 15 seconds to think on your answer and then you have like 45 seconds to talk. So you can't say just one thing, you have to elaborate. Oh yeah, he's sweating. So yeah, I found some cool questions. They're real TOEFL questions that have been in the exams in the past years. So we're gonna see how a native speaker actually answers the TOEFL questions.
How wonderful, it's raining.
So question
right
number 1.
now.
When I actually saw it, I thought they were kidding me, but so remember, I'm reading the question and then you have 15 seconds and then you have to go.
Gotcha.
If you were convicted of murder, would you prefer the death sentence or life in prison?
It'd probably have to be a death sentence. Because life in prison, I hear, is
This is
always
very
treated like an animal. It's like a weird situation always, so death get quick, done, bam.
You know what you're gonna get for this answer? Oh, you're gonna get like less than 50%. Oh my, what?
That's the easiest way. You guys know it. You want to be in prison for the rest of your life? I don't think so.
I'm gonna explain that. So the reason why I said he's gonna get less than 50% is because you have to provide your opinion, and then you have to provide at least 2 facts, like arguments, and they have to be like either real examples or something you've read or something you've heard. And you have to use all the evidence. So you can say, in my opinion, that sentence is the best option here because first, I think that people are treated like a business, and I've seen this movie about this guy getting convicted and getting a life sentence. And the reason I'm gonna do it because one of my friends.
Don't listen to her.
It's not gonna work out.
Yeah, so
find another question, like laughing at
Put
them.
you on the
She's
real
gonna get
fucking thing.
Should parents be
Yeah,
allowed
like
to choose the sex
Unreal
of
or
their child?
Unity or something like that.
Yeah, why make a
Honestly, I say no.
program
Let
that
God
doesn't even do
choose
what
the
you're
sex of
trying
your
to
kid.
teach them
That's
to
the
do?
religious way, but I feel like we're in an environment where everyone wants to,
That's the
kind of
biggest
determine
problem
more
I
of the goal.
had
I
with
think it's kind
IT
of, messing with life is
because
actually
I really was
so I said no.
expecting
Oh,
to
you
go
want this?
delve a little bit
So, you've
deeper
done better
into
because you provided two
Unreal or
arguments.
Unity.
But,
I'm
I'm
a
still
big fan of
dissatisfied.
Unreal.
Just realize that doesn't feel the
I
example.
was expecting
So,
to
you can
delve
start with, oh my
into that,
gosh,
but
this is a
nope.
tough question.
You're not even
You know,
learning the basic
So you need
programming
to start, in my opinion,
language.
or to my mind, or based on my experience.
No, she's right. Let's listen to her.
Yeah, so let's
That would make too much sense, though.
No, I'm just reading over here. Jesus Christ. So here's the question.
See, quick question. The person asked the question can't say
How do you
she's right.
ever do anything that makes
I
sense?
did. An airline had a somewhat abstract painting by Picasso of a nude woman on a wall at an airport, and some people complained that it should be taken down. What do you think?
In my opinion,
That's
art is everything.
pretty
Art is
sad
subjective.
when
Art is
the
unknown. Art is your own
learner
interpretation.
did
Like art.
more work online in an online course at Code Academy than
I just said art is art. I think that's one reason enough. But honestly, don't know. Honestly, art
pretty bad. to be
is
honest.
life.
You can say, I have this friend who said art is life. So I think
And I love how the Department of Education really expects so much from Scratch where they want you to recreate a full-blown
Yeah, so this one
game
looks better.
in
You look
Scratch
great, it looks so stupid.
and make it look like a normal
But
game.
anyway, I got 10 out of 10 because I use an example I use in my opinion.
I think,
And
yeah, I like the part of it. So you can come up with anything. Like some people say, don't lie during the exam because it will make you feel confused. But if you don't come up with anything, if you don't have a story, you don't have a reason, then just
It's
say
like
anything. Because if you keep
programming
silent, then the examiner will
for
think that
an
you don't know
old
the words, you don't know what to
console.
say,
You're
and you're
trying
confused. So it's better
to
to
get
this.
around, like, exploit the console.
it's okay. But for all you book nerds out there, it's okay. It's fine. Just use your imagination.
That's what I'm
Imagination is
trying
key.
to do.
Okay, so we're
But
gonna do the
there's
last one.
still
The last one
the
we're gonna do fun. So you
limitation
should
of
see 45 seconds.
even
This is always
like
you're in a way.
pseudo
Yeah, I'm getting my phone, so we're gonna.
By the way,
like,
hello everyone out in Europe, in Asia,
Fake
wherever.
3D
Oh yeah, guys,
doesn't
by the way,
even
right now,
run
I'm
well
where you watch this,
on
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ciao, ciao to all my friends
So,
out in Italy,
like,
from Maggiore, if you're from Foggia, any of those areas.
Every
Ciao, ciao, ragazzi, bella
3D
vita.
out the
If you're from Spain,
window,
Getafe,
no
Barcelona.
way
Got it.
to get that
Go all over the
far.
world.
And I
question is,
mean,
is it better to save
like,
money
it's
or spend it as soon as you
impossible
can?
to create a game on
In my
Scratch.
opinion, honestly, it's best to start spending a little money now because once you get older, it's a little bit more difficult. You think it's
I
so
have
fun.
a
Once
year
you come,
to
you know,
do
25,
it,
26,
but I
27,
don't think
and
I'll be able to
that's
do
fine.
it. to be
And
honest.
you think by the time you reach that age, you know, you're gonna save and all this and that. But while you're young, it's good to just go out there, enjoy life, go and travel, meet new people, because you never know. Sometimes you think that the goal that you want is right now, but it ends up being in the future, so enjoy life while you can. And it's not that. Oh no, you good?
Yeah, you're pretty close. So if you have time in the end, you can just say, that's why I think so. That's why I think it's better to spend money. Yeah, so if you have some time in the end, so what I did in one of my questions, I just, because it was the first question, I was so nervous, I was like, I know what it is.
I'm
So I
gonna
finished.
pop
Don't
out
do that.
since
But I think the
Blacklight's
guys
not letting me
actually
back in the
understood
game.
very
Try again
quickly,
later.
So they didn't reduce my score.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so if you have some time,
working.
either keep silent or say, this is what I think so.
All the
These are my reasons
methods.
behind my decision to spend money while I'm young.
So yeah.
Yeah, so let me know guys what's possible, and yeah, don't forget to tell us where you're watching us from. And if you like Max, I'm gonna be in New York in July, and we're gonna do a lot of new series. If you don't forget to like see it. If you need to practice with TOEFL, and if you want to practice with Max, just speaking, or just practice spoken English, we have developed this new service where you press a button and you get instantly connected to a native speaker. So if you go on linguature.com/speak, you can buy 60 minutes with a native speaker, and Max is one of them. Yeah.
Okay, wait,
the link will be
so
below.
it's Saturday today.
Cool. Yay! Thank you so much, Max.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy preparation, guys. Bye bye.
How much do you have left, Tiki?
I do not know. Probably like after this, maybe 50 or 100.
You wanna shift tab?
Does it update in between rounds?
It won't update in the round, but you'll know how many you have right now. You've got 100 on top of whatever you've got in your Steam.
Oh, okay. So I've got like 840.
840 total?
Yeah.
With what you've got in this round too?
Yep.
Okay.
Mission objective completion imminent.
Are you done with yours?
After this round, yeah, I'll be done. The idle kick in this game is really fast. So you gotta like keep moving around basically. Hundo.
Yeah, I'm at 850.
Okay, so like 2 more then.
I don't know why, but it's like 12 past 5 and I'm still not tired at all. Yeah, I think I'm screwed.
Objective. Eliminate all hostile agents.
It's funny, you can actually run people over in the hard suit.
Yeah, it counts as kills.
It seems like the hard suit is so dominant. I can't believe it's in the game.
It's so cute, to be honest.
I guess in normal matches, you're not gonna really farm up to a hard suit.
Yeah, no. I think you're just going to go all guns blazing, not use it like a robot or suit. of you guys love Steam off.
What's up?
Did it just kick me?
Do you like Steam off? It's the best thing ever.
What's Steam up?
Steam off, like the authenticator for your phone.
Oh,
Hang on one second. Did it kick me or did it kick you, Hiki?
well, yeah, you need two-factor security.
Yeah, I love it for the security part of it.
Hiki?
I hate it for the fact that I never charge my phone. So I have to go and wait 3 minutes before I can go into Steam. Which is not a big problem because I leave my Steam, like I leave my Steam logged in. But like I don't know about you guys. Have you guys had guests that like snoop around your PC and like want to go into your Steam account? Because I have. Yeah, I really have effed up friends, to be honest.
Can you hear me, Hiki?
No, I did not. I saw that you had disconnected, so I
Oh.
assumed you were.
Yeah, like what the my mic just randomly stopped fucking.
I had the same thing. I was talking for a while, and that's why I had to reconnect. So I guess Blacklight is doing something with the mic sometime.
What the fuck? I have no idea why it disconnected me either, but yeah, I was trying to like tell you like, oh, I was like, did I disconnect? Did you disconnect? What the fuck's going on?
Meet in the middle and say you both disconnected.
We probably did not. It looked like me. I'm gonna make the map again.
I didn't play the blame game. Just make like you two disconnected at the same time, and then there was no disconnect. Leave it there.
No, it was my fault. I must accept this.
Are you sure you would want to accept the fault?
I'm taking it.
You are brave. That is for sure.
Sorry, that was annoying.
I know the Discord API effed up today and got like 700 pin, like 700 ms. That was screwed.
You get that invite, Hiki?
Oh yeah, let me check. He just responded.
You didn't go idle in that last game, did you?
No, but because it kicked you, it said host has left and it stopped.
Yeah, it kills the game if either one of us leave, honestly.
Eliminate all hostile
Yeah.
agents.
Shot me down.
Yeah, I ran over a guy with the hard suit.
Have you gotten into a hard suit in any pub games?
No.
Fucking destroys still. It sucks because for the Chivos, it doesn't make sense for you to get more kills. You're just trying to get heals and shit like that. So when you unlock the ability to get a hard suit, it's just like no reason to call one down, really. If it really kicked me for idling in the last game, it's got a pretty smart detection. Because I had a script that was making me jump up and down. So if that's not enough for it,
Or jumps just don't count.
yeah, maybe. But jump is also the button to put you back into the game, and I was being killed and respawning.
Maybe it's like left and right click. Cause like I'm standing here and I'm just turning and I'm doing left and right. I'm not actually moving at all.
Yeah, it should be mounted to mouse because you're going to have to shoot in a shooter. Maybe a mixture of both, I don't know. I really don't know. Mouse seems most plausible, to be honest.
You idle, Lakey? What?
Oh, T is to taunt. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, T is to taunt. It's fine.
Actually, that seems logical, to be honest. Then again, it doesn't.
But the hard suit taunts. Like look at the hard suit. It wiggles back and forth as a taunt. Wow, this bot totally juked me. Look at him.
Bots are evolving, to be honest. CSGO bots has been evolving. They went to like know when I'm going to defuse, like fake planting, fake defusing, fake everything. These bots are becoming pro, man.
How much damage did that just do to you?
I don't know. It doesn't show damage.
Mission objective completion imminent.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go sleep.
Good night.
I mean, I already effed up my sleep cycle so badly. It's 5:30. So I think I'm just going to sleep, guys. Bye, guys. Enjoy achievement hunting or farming.
Grinding away. Grinding like a boss.
You guys too much love grinding right now. It's worth the achievements, isn't it?
Yeah, when you're in the mood, you're in the mood.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to grind.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yes, I only need 50 more kills.
Alright. May as well just go as fast as you can. Get as many headshots as possible so you end the round. You in your suit? Don't see you shooting.
Yeah, this is close to done. In my oh, yeah, so I probably have enough kills now. I just need to actually end the round.
Yeah, you just gotta get a high score. Just get back in your mech thing. Get like 100 kills and that finishes it, right? Faster if you're getting headshots and stuff, I guess. How did I beat you? What?
Interesting.
With 96 kills? What?
Assist maybe? Maybe assist push you over.
I was going for headshots only. Maybe those are just worth a shit ton. Is that all the kills he needed?
Yep. So it's just heals and advice left.
Nice.
I'll try to do that in pubs tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, they're not too bad at all. They're pretty much about as fast as that.